Hey, Popeye are the latest.
Good morning, Popeyes. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. In today's journey, we are still heading towards Queens in New York. We are going to be driving in the rain. Continue to sit back, continue to relax, and continue to drive with me. Now, I'm going to run this again. We were moving too fast yesterday. Now, if you look on your screen, that Nissan Sentra, it is available for rental to reputable persons in Western Jamaica. You can also hire it with a driver for excursions, as also airport pickups and airport drop-offs. Just call or WhatsApp this number, 876-529-0224. That's 876-529-0224. Yesterday we had said it was a Toyota Noah, but please accept our apologies. Like we said, we were moving too fast. Now, Hanover people and persons who traverse this route, I want you to watch this short video and tell me what your views are. This is the first traffic light to be posted in Hanover. It is being posted along the Point Main Road, right in the vicinity of the Ocean Point scheme. Do you think this is necessary, or is this a waste of our money? It is our money, because we are all taxpayers. So, check out this video.
So I'm not sure to come catch them up today now. And stoplight, and they put us as, okay, look where the car stoplight come put first in Hanover history. And look where they put it.
Now, you have seen the video. Let me tell you what my views are. Look how Lucy Town busy, especially in the afternoons. And the powers that be, they never see the need to put a traffic light in Lucy, but they see the need to put a traffic light out there. So, Mr. Sheridan Samuels, you are the mayor for Lucy. Is this a parish council venture, or is this bigger than the parish council? Boy, may I tell you. Anyhow, today we have a whole heap of news stories. You're gonna want to stick around to the last story. It is a very, very unfortunate situation. You're gonna see how easy it is for innocent people to be killed in Jamaica. 3 persons were killed in one incident. But first up, this incident, it took place on Saturday, July 9th, 2022, about 2 o'clock. It took place along the Rosalyn Main Road in the Green Island Police area in the parish of Hanover. What we are learning is that a man in his mid-30s is from the parish of Hanover. He was driving a white 2004 Isuzu Elf truck. He was traveling from Negril direction towards Lucy. One passenger was in the truck with the driver. A Toyota Hiace minibus was traveling in the opposite direction. It was heading towards Negril direction. It was being driven by a tour bus driver from Lucy, also in the parish of Hanover. We are told that 6 tourists were in the Toyota Hiace. They are all from addresses in the United States of America. We are told that it was raining. The driver for the Toyota Hiace, he ended up losing control on the wet road and collided into the front left section of the Isuzu truck. We are told that the drivers and all the passengers in both vehicles, they received serious injuries and they were rushed to hospitals. At least 2 of the tourists, we are told that they were thrown from the minibus. Now if you look on your screen, that is a photograph of the Toyota minibus. We made checks yesterday and we were told that so far, everyone was alive. Let's hope that they all stay alive. If there's any new development, we will certainly be updating this story. Sad indeed. Now, this next incident, it took place on Saturday afternoon. Saturday, July 9th, 2022, about 6 o'clock. It took place at a district named Bog in the Darliston police area in the parish of Westmoreland. We are learning that a youngster His name is Kevan Lee. He's only 18 years old and he was said to be a farmer. Kevan, he lived at Bog District in Westmoreland. We are told that Kevan, he lived in a yard with some relatives. Since lately, he has been acting strange and he has been talking about taking his own life. We are told that Saturday afternoon, while Kevan was eating his dinner, he was saying the same thing. He might go kill himself. No one took him seriously. So Kevan, he finished eating his dinner and left out of the house. Moments later, one of his aunts who lived at the same place where Kevan lived, she went outside only to see Kevan with a sheet tied around his neck and tied to a tree. Kevan, he was taken down and he was subsequently rushed to the Savannah Lamar Hospital, where he was pronounced DEAD by the doctor on duty. Just like that. Boy, may I tell you. Now, this next incident, it took place last night, Sunday, July 10th, 2022, about 7 o'clock. It took place along the Flamstead Main Road in the Kingsville police area in the parish of Hanover. So, we are learning that residents of Flamstead, they heard several gunshots being fired. They then heard a noise from the main road to a river in the area. That noise, we are told, it sounded like a vehicle driving through some bushes. As a result, the police were contacted. Now, when the police went to the scene, they saw a white Toyota Fielder motorcar with red license plate on it. Now, in case you didn't know, red license plate on a vehicle indicates that that vehicle is a public passenger vehicle. In the case of a car, it is referred to as a taxi. So, this Toyota Fielder, it had a red license plate on it. So, we can assume that it's a taxi. When the police went on the scene, they saw the Toyota Fielder. It was partially submerged in a river. In the car, a man known so far as Kevin, he was seen in it. We are still trying to get his correct name, but he's known as Kevin. Now, Kevin, he was slumped over the steering wheel of the car. He was dressed in a white merino, grey underpants, and a blue cut-off jeans pants. Kevin, he had gunshot wounds to his right hand and his left cheek. By all indication, Kevin died on the spot. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, a total of 10 9mm spent shells were found on the road. This is some distance away, about 200 feet from where the car was found, submerged in the river. So, from all indication, whoever it was that attacked Kevin, they stayed outside from behind the car and shot him along the main road. It is possible that the person or persons who shot him were either driving or riding a motorcycle behind Kevin's car, because we are told that the bullets, they entered the car from behind. Now, as soon as we get more information, we will certainly be updating this story. But the mayhem. So, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the like button as yet? You haven't yet? So, how are you wait, pan? If you have not yet hit on the like button, remember to hit on it. If you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet hit on the subscribe button, remember, hit on it. As also, hit on the notification bell, then click all, so that whenever we upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified. And keep on telling a friend to tell a friend. Now, in the final story for today, this one, like we said at the beginning, it is very, very sad. It took place at a place named Jerusalem Mountain. Now, Jerusalem Mountain is in the Grangeville police area in the parish of Westmoreland. It took place last night, Sunday, July 10th, 2022, about 7:30. So hear this now. A grave digging was being held at Jerusalem Mountain in the Grangeville police area. Now, for persons who don't know, what is called a grave digging is when someone dies and the date for the funeral is announced. Now, a date is chosen by family members when the grave will be dug. That day is called the grave digging day. So, persons will come out and assist in digging the grave. Put down the building blocks, mix the mortar and the concrete, as also cast the black holes. It depends on how well known the person or the person's family is. A lot of persons will come out to the grave digging. Also, a lot of vendors will come out because persons in attendance, them are go want liquor and other foodstuffs like snacks, etc. to buy. Some grave digging start very early, from as early as 6 o'clock in the mornings, and some of them they go on until late, because even after the work is done, persons will stick around for the after grave digging party. They will play music, dance, and have fun. This is now a staple in the Jamaican culture, whether you like it or not. Well, that was what happened at Jerusalem Mountain last night. Persons had finished sorting out the grave, but a lot of persons were still there, to include vendors. So about 7:30, a man, his name is Hopeton Stewart. Hopeton, he's well known as BLACKS BOGLE. He is 46 years old, and BLACKS, he is a well-known weed farmer. He lives in a nearby community named Mayersfield Mountain, also in the parish of Westmoreland. So we are told that BLACKS, he was driving his grey Toyota Voxy motorcar when he stopped along the Jerusalem Mountain main road, near to where the grave digging was being held, or the grave digging after party. He had stopped to pick up someone. We are told that BLACKS, he came out of the Voxy. A short moment later, he was re-entering the Voxy when a hoodlum walked up and pointed a gun in BLACKS' face. We are told that a struggle ensued between BLACKS and the hoodlum. But the hoodlum, he managed to squeeze off one round, shooting BLACKS to the right side of his face. The hoodlum, he then ran off and jumped on a waiting motorcycle, and he and his crony, they made good their escape. Now, what we are learning is that these two hoodlums, they knew that BLACKS was coming to Jerusalem Mountain to pick up the person, so they waited on him there. By this time, BLACKS was in his vehicle, and he was shot, like we told you, to the right side of his face. We are told that BLACKS, he managed to drive off. You want to know what happened next? By this time, most likely, BLACKS had succumbed to his injuries, and the Voxy was still driving at a fast rate of speed. The Voxy, it ended up mowing down several persons who were at the grave digging after party. Most of them were standing along the roadway. The vehicle, it then came to a stop in a ditch located in a yard. Like we said, several persons were mowed down, as also several vehicles that were parked on the roadway were damaged. And those mowed down were mostly women. So far, 2 of the women who were hit down by the Voxy, they have died. One of them, her name is Miss Rosalyn Shearer. Miss Shearer, she is 50 years old, and she is from Lances Bay in the parish of Hanover. Miss Shearer, she was a higgler, and she was there selling her goods and trying to make her honest living. The other lady who died, her name is Miss Denise Richards. She was 48 years old, and she lived at a place named Rock Spring, also in the parish of Hanover. Another lady, we are told that she's called Camille. She's also from Rock Spring in the parish of Hanover. She's battling for life in hospital. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, a magazine containing 17 rounds of 9mm cartridges were found in the Toyota Voxy that BLACKS was driving. From all indication, it would seem as if when BLACKS and this hoodlum were struggling, the magazine fell out of the gun. Just like that, 3 lives lost, and 1 person, a female, battling for life in hospital. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
tell a friend, for tell a friend, for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them knock out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now